Hello, so this should be a fun reading compared to the dark ones I have to do, or that I do. So this is about Nicolandria, a couple that I do enjoy watching. We're going to find out how he feels about her through the cards, his romantic feelings towards her. So, let me put this to the side. This came out. I'm going to get a couple cards before that. Tell me about Nicolandria. Tell me about Nicolandria. It's falling. I saw it, I have to take it. Treasure, wealth, prize, and esteem. What does that say? Pain is never permanent. How does Nick see Olandria? How does Nick see Olandria? Fake. Wow. Let me get one more. Empowering. So is this not a real relationship? Alright. For a song, which I thought was interesting, I'm getting he's pining or yearning, or he might feel more for her than she does for him. The song that came out was 2 Feet, Love is a Bitch, which talks about the feminine's mother laughing at the masculine because he's a puppy dog in love, kind of. The quote that came out, "And every shepherd, sheep, tells his tale under the hawthorn tree, which is magic, in the dale, the valley." And every shepherd tells his tale under the hawthorn in the dale. I don't know, maybe he tells lots of stories? Okay, let's see what the white mulberry is. Mulberry is harmony. Find the connections between you and the people and animals with whom you share your life. Do your best to create harmony with them and to empathize with them, even when their behavior perplexes you. Okay, so because I think everybody was thinking he, at the end, I didn't really watch it. I didn't watch it at all when it was airing, but then I went back and watched some YouTube videos of it. But I felt like people were thinking he was trying to pull a fast one and just get with her. But did she? Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Because these 2 cards came out and I'm like, they don't make sense. But who am I? So for her, I got... No, he got... I cannot just be a friend to you. And she got... I make excuses because I don't want to love again. Alright, let's see what comes out of this deck. Did she friend zone him? Maybe she wants to focus on her career and her success and just keep that train going. Alright. Nicolandria, let's see. I'm going to take the top and the bottom. Top Nick, bottom Alandria. Top. How could you ever forgive the mess I made? Bottom Alandria. Why is it that you love me? Okay, that might be a little bit of trouble in paradise over here. Alright, let's do the reading. So the first 3 questions, how does he feel about Alandria? How does Nick feel about Alandria? 1. How does Nick feel about Alandria? 2. How does Nick feel about Alandria? 3. Okay, how does he feel? King of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, the Tower. Interesting. I'm trying to remember something that I learned before. The Queen of Swords will cut you off. Kind of like the Queen of Swords will stop speaking to you, but the King of Swords will stop entertaining you at all. That's kind of interesting that it's a female Queen of Swords. She's the boss. What she says goes. A transformation. What's going on with her? Oh. Clouds. So there's conflict here. Yeah, there's some conflict here. This could just be something that's happening now. But they were working together. And then something shocking happened. There was an upheaval, an uprise, chaos, change, freedom, revelation, and awakening. Now that's kind of... willing to talk. What is going on here? Okay, with what I'm seeing, what does this mean? How is Nick feeling and how is Alandria feeling? Is this all publicity? For publicity? How is Nick feeling? How is Alandria feeling? How is Nick feeling? Isolation. How is Alandria feeling? Caution. So does she think he cheated and he's in timeout? Red, orange, blue. I don't know. This doesn't look like what I thought it was going to look like. Okay. No more working together. Let me just see something. 3 of Pentacles, patient. Waiting for him to come explain something that was done, something that was saw, something that was said. as well go here. Alright, let me go here. Tell me how Nick's feeling and tell me how Nicolandria's feeling right now. And how is Nick feeling? Surprise. How is Nicolandria feeling? Doubt. Is he ready to have kids? Is he talking kids? Is she pregnant? Something new. Let's see. Surprise. Get ready to receive something special soon that expresses how I feel about you. The gift could come in any form in the physical or spiritual realms, and it will bring us closer. The romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communication is on its way to you. She's feeling doubt. Please stop doubting our connection. I can sense it, and it's making me doubt it too. Just have faith and know I will reach out to you when the divine timing is right. Trust the process. My love, everything will work out beautifully. So, is she afraid? Alright, this is about him. Let's see. Let me get some stickers for how he feels. So he's either feeling cut off from a pact that they had and is surprised, or he did something and got cut off, or he could be cutting her off because he wants more. Let's see. Give me 4 stickers. Nicolandria. Nicolandria. One more, please. Okay. Copperhead Gin. The caduceus. Something about health. Copper healing. Sagittarius. I don't know their signs. Twins. Twin Tower. Where's this? Kuala Lumpur. But United Front is what I'm getting. And Happy Mother's Day. Maybe she is pregnant. And she doesn't want to speak about it. And now there's 3 of them. I don't know. Alright, let me go to how does he see her? 4 and 5. How does Nick see Nicolandria? Let me go here. How does Nick see Nicolandria? Let me get one of these first. Tell me what's going on with Nick and Nicolandria, how he's feeling about her going forward. Don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Okay. Now, how does he see her? I'm going to go here. And here. How does he see her? That's his wife. The escape plan. Like runaway bride. I think he's trying to seal it. If he didn't mess up, ultra bad way, and this is a real relationship. He's trying to lock it down. He sees her as a businesswoman, smart, resilient, strong, a leader, but also, I don't want to say mouthy, sarcastic might be the word, or just, very willing to confront. Queen of Pentacles, goal setting, and the Knight of Swords, equity. And this one's going forward, so maybe they have a whole plan. Okay. How, excuse me. How does he see her? Let me see if I can get a word. How does he see her? How does Nick see Nicolandria? A blessing. How does Nicolandria see Nick? Third wheel. Alright, breaks again. What's going on? He sees her as a blessing. Fulfillment, well-being, enlightenment. Very tapped in, tuned in, tapped on. She sees him as a third wheel. Enemy, distrust, flirtatiousness. So does she think he's cheating? Why third wheel? Why third wheel? Embrace the unknown, venture into the mystery with an open heart, welcoming the lessons hidden in uncertainty. I don't know if she's just being cautious or she actually has proof that he's doing something, or if this is really just a fake relationship. Advice on what Nick should do. Advice on what Nick should do. I mean, maybe she's using him and knows that. I didn't mean to do that. Present. Time can be tricky. Staying in the moment means not lamenting about things past and not distressing about things to be. The past and future cannot be controlled. I can only control right here and right now, so I take peace in surrendering to the present. I don't know if this is an infidelity issue or a distrust issue or two people really on their grind right now and life getting in the way. Okay. Harmony. Alright, let's see. Stickers. I'll leave it there. Nick Nicolandria. What can we expect next? Let me ask that. What's next for Nick and Nicolandria? Order, the a soldier. The soldier, following directions will be doing things in an orderly fashion. Following directions will be helpful. Someone in the situation is being rigid, doing what we know how to do. Movement. There's movement, though. Okay. Let's see. Nick and Nicolandria. What comes next? Nick and Nicolandria. What comes next? Nick and Nicolandria. If any scary ones come out, I'm going to take them out. They're for other readings. Nick and Nicolandria. What comes next? Okay. One more. Alright, and might end. There's something about order, control. The scythe. He's got a scythe. Yeah, they might break up. Or tell the world that they're breaking up. This kid has a scythe. You gotta chafe the wheat, cut the wheat, chafe the wheat. Might be a Scorpio involved. Scorpio actually twice. Double Scorpio. Somebody might be a double Scorpio. Danger near. Watch or you'll be stung, cautioned, backstabbed. There's a car here. Missouri. A Grecian robe. Again, happy Mother's Day. And passion. Okay, that's what I have. Thank you.